Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrances here, coming at you with a top 10 gym scents. This is actually a shout out to Georgia Gent, Matt. He had done this in his little muscle shirt and stuff like that. Kind of thought it'd be cool. I'd been thinking about that. He shot it out, so I got to give the credit where credit is due. So if y'all would, go check his channel out. Got a lot of great content, great guy. Georgia Gent, I'll put him up right here. All right. This is, again, if you first stumbled on this, I like to not take myself too seriously or the channel like Chad from A Gentleman's Journey. I also love to share and have y'all go scope out other reviewers too, because ultimately that's what we're here. Check out different contents, different things. There's a lot of great guys out there. So if you do like, I'm also kind of pretty raw about stuff. I don't do a whole lot of fancy editing, maybe just time constraints. I'm just not that good at it. A little old school in the sense that I'm not up to all the new techie stuff. But I want to bring with you just the best content I possibly can. So if you do like that kind of stuff, if you would support the channel, I'd really much appreciate it. Give me any type of comments, feedbacks, thumbs up, whatever it is. I definitely try to get to everybody. But on to the big topic. First and foremost, before I always make it official, I want to highlight a good friend of mine, Oh So Fresh. He is doing some phenomenal stuff. Just broke up 500, really even surpassed me already, which is phenomenal in a very short period of time. He is Mr. Do-A Boy, so definitely go give him some love. Oh So Fresh, big Mega Dave over there, a beast mode brother for sure. But let me get on to it real quick. I'm not going to eat up too much of your time. These, to give you an input of what I think. Gym sense, not that I really do that. It just depends on normally when I go. I normally go late at night, so it's just whatever I've had on before. But some people do, and maybe if it were at different occasions, when I was working out early in the morning, I'd wake up, go to the gym, nothing. Okay, just whatever I wore from bedtime, because I do like bedtime scents. But many times after, like with me, I'm not in an office, so I'm working outside with some harsh chemicals and stuff, and it really comes off. And however crazy it may seem, it's very off-putting. If you all ever smelled the power poles and the chemicals they treat them with, they can give you some burns, like chemically. So they're very harsh. I know I wouldn't want to smell. Can't even stand it. So many times if I am going to go to work out, and I've been around that a lot, I'll take a shower so I can get a good clean, it sounds kind of crazy, a clean sweat. But I can't stand myself, so I'm sure others won't. So I'm going to shower. And then these kind of scents would be what I would probably throw on. And these also can double over as spring and summertime scents. What really comprised my list also was just a simple fact, inexpensive, not really projection monsters. I don't want to choke anyone out. I just don't want anyone to smell me and be like, oh my gosh, he needs to get out of here kind of deals. So without further ado, let me start out. Some of these are very common, but some may not. I'm trying to give you some stuff that you won't see everywhere, but these are, again, probably in the $20 price range or so, discount websites like FragranceNet, Fragrance X type stuff. So 23 by Jordan. Let's start out with that one. And these, again, not really projection monsters. They are going to be very clean, very generic, non-offensive. It's going to almost a shower jelly kind of sense. Definitely something that you can just spritz on. And again, with this type of stuff, if I'm going to gym, the heat that you're going to produce, I'd be looking at probably one spray, maybe two, depending on which one it is. And I definitely do it under clothes, not necessarily on clothes. And that way, if someone just catches a little sillage, then it can be like you smelling like a musky old foot. You actually have somewhat of a decent scent. But 23 by Jordan, super cheap. I think I got it at Ross or something. Just something you can spritz on. It's not going to last very long. You can double it over as a springtime, summertime, but expect very poor longevity. I only get maybe 3 or 4 hours at most. That would be, I guess, number 10. There's no particular order until I get to the last two. I really do enjoy those, and they tend to make a bedtime scent and other stuff like that. But of course, everyone hears about this one. I got to give it its props. Nautica Voyage. This thing, inoffensive. Douse yourself with it. This is the metal cap one, so it is a little bit more potent probably, but man, for like 16 bucks or so, you can go get yourself one of these at discount rack stores. You can't go wrong with it. You can douse yourself during the summertime, and you're going to smell really great anytime. Got to give the love out to Nautica Voyage. It probably makes a lot of lists, and for a very good reason, because it is just that good. I'm gonna go over to Chrome Sport. I gotta have a Nazaro Chrome. If you want, probably any one of them will do. It's just the one I happen to have. Again, a great gym scent, just very light, fresh, clean, and it's going to really go a long way. Really inexpensive. You probably go through all the different Azzaro Chrome ones, and you can't go wrong with any of those. Another great bargain buy, Tahitian Waters. Uber inexpensive. You buy these $12.99. I mean, this is at Marshall's, TJ Maxx type stuff. Really, really inexpensive. And for that price, throw it in your gym bag. Go along your way. Refresh during the summertime, springtime. Really a versatile scent, in my opinion. For the price point, hey, douse yourself all you want. But it ain't projection and a long lasting power ain't gonna be much. But you don't need a lot of projection from these because your heat will throw it off. So again, one spray, it'll be good. This one is definitely a gem just for all times. I do think it's going to be probably one of the more expensive ones on here, but Versace Mano Fraiche, great. You can see I've definitely put a big dent in that one. I've used this one for a long time. Great, clean scent. Just definitely enjoy this. This one really should probably be higher on the list. I just happened to grab it right off. But Versace Mano Fraiche, can't say enough good things about it. You probably see it on frag.com all the time. And rightfully so. It is definitely something that's a very clean. The star fruit in here is a great bright opening. Not overly sweet, but the citruses and that star fruit really kick on almost a little uniqueness than most shower jellies. But definitely worth picking up in any collection. I think it should be in there. House of Jaguar. Jaguar Classic. Uber cheap. Probably I think these are like 16 bucks. Super clean, super fresh, almost like a linen-y type of scent, like a fresh linens. Again, cannot go wrong for the price if you just need some little beater fragrance just to spritz on before or after the gym, if you just want something that's just going to throw in a gym bag or whatnot. But it can definitely work for you. Again, the lasting power on this isn't very strong. You don't need it for that for the gym scent, but if you're applying it for other purposes, you may need a refresh, but throw it in your car, throw whatever, really beater fragrance. I think this one gets a lot of love too. I think rightfully so. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Again, since you're going, I think it's just a nice, fresh, gentlemanly scent. I think it builds off of the regular Mont Blanc Legend or Mont Blanc Legend Intense. The Mont Blanc Legend Spirit's just a very brighter citrus, summery time scent. But I think it works great for the gym. It's going to be inoffensive, smell like a clean individual. So again, will do the job here, and again can be multiple applications on that. If you saw the one with Making Sense, we did What Makes You Feel Good. This is one of my all-time. This is from when I was younger. Some of you old guys may know this a little bit more. This is Lucky You by Brand Lucky. Just super clean, man. I love this for bedtime. I love this just for around the house. If I aromatherapy, just want to be casual, this will do the trick. I actually got another bottle here that's full. So I know I'm almost out on that one. Definitely worth, very inexpensive. Again, under 20 bucks. It's a gem. All right, down to the last two. Jay Raw was the one who kind of turned me on to this one as applicable to that. He probably ain't watching this channel, but give him his props. This right here. The Limon Fraiche. Oh, the mint in here is gorgeous. The cleanliness of this is just really nice. Oh man, and one spritz will do. I mean, this one definitely is probably going to be one of the more expensive ones on this table, but it definitely does that, and it can be very versatile, not just for the gym. But man, I do love it. If I am going to have that, if I were to wear something like that, this one will definitely do it. Great overall fragrance, clean. That, like I said, that mint really comes off really nicely. Not necessarily overly sweet, but the sweetness in there is pretty nice. And last but not least, we're going to go with King of Soaps, Mugler Cologne. Gorgeous, soapy clean. You're going to smell like you just used a very luxurious soap, and then you can get your good sweat on, get your pump on, and you won't offend anybody. Again, throw on one spray or two tops on any one of these because your body heat's going to push it out. But again, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I haven't put out as much content lately. Work has been swamping me, But I'm definitely going to do every endeavor I can to make sure I'm more consistent. So you'll be looking for more videos. Everyone out there, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Y'all have a very blessed day.